So in this video, we are going to demo the search widget from the SDK but again, we've set this up for Calcite if we have any. We don't in this case. Set it up to launch, plus also how we want to compile our workers, more of a future thing. And that also that we've done the hyphen naming convention on the HTML cascading style sheet side. So something we want to start thinking about and adopting as we write code. Again, we write in the ECMA module syntax, or ECMA 6 script and above. That's when that was introduced. In this complete separation concern, styles and styles, right? HTML in the HTML area and JavaScript and JavaScript side. This one's a little bit longer. Probably the two big additions are the search widget itself, and then you need to search something, either a locator or a feature class. In this case, we're going to go with a feature class. In that, still, there's a web map we've seen before. Stick it in the view-div we've seen before. This would be new. This is the feature layer that we're going to search on. This is coming from the city of ESRI, and that. And then you have to set up your search source. And a lot of that is, how many suggestions do you want to drop down? How do you partially match? What fields are going to be searched, right? So we're just searching park name, placeholder text in that. Suggestions enable true, right? That means as you type, it will update the list. So there can be some lag depending how fast this service is in that. Once we have our search source set up, we create a search widget based on it in that. So it needs a little div to be dropped into. We can dynamically create that. We need a source to search. Now include default sources. We're actually turning that off because otherwise the ESRI World Geocoder shows up and we could get a match there and send someone to another part of the globe. We kind of just want to, say this app is for the city of Surrey. We're just searching the city, and so we want to send them to places in there. And we'll check the difference between pop-up enabled is true by default, but we'll see what the base effect of that is. I'm going to fire it off. It's going to probably pop off screen, and I'll slide it across, and it has. And so here it is in that. So again, the web map has all the layers set up, stylized, and that sort of thing. What we added was this search widget in the corner here in that. And so we can, it doesn't matter what part of the map we're on. So we can, all the pop-ups, this is all part of the web map. And then, well, hey, I want to go to Cloverdale. So just start typing Clover. So there's a Cloverdale Athletic Park, and I'll click there and boom. Now it'll zoom, just like a zoom to feature kind of concept. Notice that the pop-up is automatically triggered. So what I'm going to do is actually demo, and it depends, maybe that's what your users want, and if that's what they want, that's good. I am actually going to turn it off because I just want, it's the clean interface. Hey, zoom here. I'm not going to assume what they want to do. I'm just going to get them positioned properly. So if I can find that window, here we are. Now it refreshed. Let's go to Green Timbers. And now the pop-up's not happening. And we can go again. Cloverdale Athletic Park. There. And so then it's something you have to talk with your users. Do you want that on automatically or do you want it off? It all depends what their workflow is and what they're trying to do. But again, this is the search widget is a little bit more involved in terms of what layer, what fields. I can bring this forward. Yeah. So this is the big part here and the number of suggestions. So there's a lot of things to figure out to get the search source working. Once you get your source set up, do you want to turn off the default sources? I did because I just wanted to clean up the interface. Do you want pop-ups enabled or not? But for now, this concludes this lecture.